Surprise new short sandlord thingy. I guess I should be able to get away with this. I did. Volkajan, hello. Oh, it felt a little bit too hard. This is, I don't really know how many now. A lot. Yeah, we are not able to make money. 6 times in a row now. How would it fail every single time? When the count is low, it doesn't really matter, but I'm trying to save a bit of time, I guess. I am saving the time, but I am not saving currency. It's pretty awful. I guess it doesn't even allow me to greed. Next level. I'm not making... It's a little bit uncomfortable, to say the least. Fastest map EU. Also, it doesn't drop anything either, but pretty fast. think I actually lost money from those maps. Almost certainly lost money. Unbelievable. Every single time I had a decent amount of, Zar crystals, I pre-greeded and I have failed every single time. Without fail. Okay. Move on. I don't think this pre-greed is for me. These are, and before this I had another streak of like failing 5 times or 6 times in a row. Right? It doesn't allow you a breather. $1,001. Take a look at that average. I did reset, eh? Well, unbelievable, to say, the very least. Unbelievable. Says I picked up the pace a little bit. There is that, yes. Doesn't allow me to try the pre-greed. Wow, buddy. Almost as I am done. So we are getting half of our map's cost back. The other half is we lose money. So I have a 15 trillion damage character that I am farming profound with with all the compasses in, and I'm actually losing money on this. Makes sense. Okay, so this time around we have a decent bit of desire crystals, which means I'm going to pre-greed and I'm going to sacrifice all the loot that we get. Yeah, so this is a pretty good run with almost 2k. We want to hit the cube so we can pre-greed. Apparently can't hit the cube and can't hit anything valuable. Right? We are just getting the 2 garbage drops over and over, over and over, over and over. Wow, thank you. Okay, we have succeeded this time, so I'm not gonna get anything. So whatever I get will be quadrupled. When you get 0 times 4, I'm getting nothing. Okay, we did get the invitation. 2 invitations, I guess. That will save me. So the average is all of a sudden approximately what we paid. Good. Also a few sales. Just a sec, daughter wake up. the storm has passed. Okay, well, that was a little bit of morale, thankfully. Oh, aren't these hot? Nice. Can I go as bold as... No. There's no reason for us to charge 8. My main man. The beautiful Transcendence Pages. Okay. We don't like these. We like that one. So if we can make a bit of money, we have our sights on a corroded Valeries. We can get like a 14% damage up there. I actually think we could have enough money for it, because there are things that I haven't been, cashing out. Not bad. Ooh, 2.4k. Was thinking about pre-greeding, but the decision was made for me. I just don't hit the cube. This is so toxic when it happens, guys. You just get the two worthless ones back to back, without any exception, without anything in between. Yep. Nothing. Nothing. We didn't hit the super rare. We didn't hit the cube. We didn't hit the ultra rare, and we didn't hit the super rare. Wow. Wow. We got one cube. Thank you, buddy. And this was 2,400, right? It's a pretty serious amount, actually. Doing maps like mad. we can get away with this, I think. We also finally have the level 3 cube bed, thanks to our achievement of Kovalanki. Teşekkür ederim, sağ ol. Ben de sizi özledim ama Hearthstone'u özlemedim. Kusura bakmayın. O kadar yapamayacağım. Fedakarlık. Okay, well. $3,200, that is my highest ever run, maybe? That is extremely high. Okay. Let's go and do the thing. Would have been so good if we had the pet proc here. Why the pre-greed? I don't think I want to. Wow, 3,200. We're gonna lose money again. I mean, I don't think we have gotten anything serious here. Okay. That saved us. Time took so long. Drop something. Okay. There is a chance that could be valuable. Okay. I make a mistake there. Okay, that will take the average down. Okay. That's not a problem. We'll just reduce the number in the numerator by 1. The denominator rather. That doesn't look very good. Okay. Try it. Okay, we pay 60 per map, and we are on about 57 average before this map. Yeah, because I left without looting the thing, it just added another run in there. That's not real. Let's do the bride and come back. The bride is pretty good at dropping stuff. By the way, the map cost is actually not 60. I think the add-on is a little bit pessimistic about this. So the legendary is 25 now. The drop quantity compass is like 10. That's 35. The seasonal is about 9. Can even get it for 8. That's 43. And there is the Might and the Sandlord, which is 48, 49. And there is the Probe, 52. No, I mean, I was very optimistic, so 52, about 55 or so, yeah. Okay, so let's do one more run so we can evaluate the situation, but it looks like, you know, it's gonna pay off the cost, and that's it. No profit. Oh, can I? Maybe a little bit of profit. So it does look like we are in the positives here. Very slight, but yeah, positives. But of course, this is not very good, right? Because I can just do cheap runs, and you know, I will profit every single run. So yeah, not a lot of sense in this. But sometimes you can hit big. Then I did get screwed over by pre-greeding multiple times. So I suppose it's okay. Done. Done. Okay, we definitely did profit. Very little, but we did. And there will be the cube, which will maybe increase the amount of the profit. Okay, we drew blank on a level that we didn't expect. I mean, I didn't expect. And the result is oops. Yeah, small profit. And this is taking into account all the things we have lost. When we were pre-greeding. I guess we are a little bit too young to be pre-greeding. Not sure exactly. Oops. Okay. This or the bride are kind of almost immediate profit. Yeah, not literally, but we did get 40 something already. So it is very likely that it pays off. Sometimes it makes you profit immediately. Sometimes it just provides like 75% of the map's cost. So yeah, if you see either of those, the bride or those golden fellas, it's good. Okay, it's also a decent amount of desire crystals that we have here. Should be about 1.5k ish. No, because we didn't get another from those mini cubes. Okay. Whoa. Oh, it dropped. I mean, not really valuable stuff, but is that assassin or marksman? It's marksman. I don't know how valuable marksman is, but assassin is extremely valuable. Another map that barely pays off. My boys are selling hard. Wow, being able to enter that to get loot is insane. Normally that would touch me and I would insta die. Half times have changed. We got a Mr. Vic. Okay. Let's go. $867, not really very bright. all these flashy thingies, and we are gonna get like 1 FE here. Okay, like 10 FE. Okay. More. We could get some corners of divinity here, would be lovely. Although the chances are a little bit low. Good. The goblins are the best for it, because I think the amount of crystals that you get actually increase your chance of getting the things. Go. Okay. Well, none of these. Oh, that's a lot of drops. Well, we are not getting a single one, eh? Even with the goblin? Whoa. I mean, I guess, in all fairness, it's a blue one. So the probability is like 0.02%. Oh, triple. So guys, that's what it works for. That's 6 FE. And we eat anything here and it's gonna be a lot of money. But so such a shame. We hit 2 1 FEs and nothing else. Even a single wedge would have been so much money, but unbelievable. Wow, that was very depressing. Okay, sure. No invitations. So 11% of the time we get triple and 11% of the time we get double. Right now, that's our situation. Pretty much no drops. Sadly, my Trial of War compass is wasted. Waka waka. Go. I mean, how can you draw so blank? Got nothing. Nothing. Okay. No cornerstone either. We got an invitation. That saves the situation a little bit. So we are at this point not losing money and making a very modest profit on the side. I know it's much worse than me just doing a map with the blue cube compass in it. Right? That's the problem. Well, by the way, we are completing the whole card and we did get thousands and thousands of divinity crystals, desire crystals, and we haven't seen one of those corners. Okay. Some drop from the map, unbelievable. I only am farming profound at the highest level available. Drops from the map. What witchcraft is this? Okay, this is a sad number. 700, not even 700. Oh, is that divine? That's so much money if we hit that bot. And sadly we have a very low amount. Okay, we got nothing. The whole card is completed. Not a single cornerstone. Stop giving me garbage. Thank you. No invitations whatsoever. Yeah, that one run we pre-greeded. Okay, I shut up. Two remnants. Not one but two. That's money. And guys, so we will be doing 20 rounds here, and these are good enough to bring the average up by a tangible amount, even on 20 rounds. They are worth about 100 each. Depends on the time of the day as well. 2 divine remnants. Single run. Beautiful. Okay, also this one is definitely a decent amount of... we have the thing that duplicates these. That's why we have a high amount. 1.6k. Okay, good. By the way, we didn't get anything other than those divine remnants, really. That's it. But yeah, they are very valuable. A single one of them pays for like 1.5 maps, so 2 of them pay more than for 3 maps. Cube is drawing blank on really unreal amounts though. But I spent so much money and effort in this. I mean, it's dropping nothing. How and why? Whoa! What are those prices, man? What? Damn. Oh yes. Okay, so that's a little bit profit that we didn't take into account because the add-on cannot take it, but okay, where is it? Yes, this slide. We'll retire that soon. We have a lot of empty room. Okay. We have these. It did pick up a little bit, good. Let's get the runs to 20. We have to keep in mind that we did have a dud run, so that run number is actually 16, and the FE per map is actually a little bit higher. At this point, we approximately paid for our maps. Whatever we gain is profit. Somewhat optimistically rounding, actually no. But yeah, it's near there. We have 2,000 already. I mean, Pet Prop would be so good. Pet Prop would be so good. Yeah, the duplicate thing is very useful. That's above 2,000. It's actually well about 2,000. I was thinking about pre-greeting again, and that option was taken from me by not ever hitting the cube. Yeah. And we have 2 garbage uniques in there, legendaries. pretty bad cube. I mean, I was going to greed it because, you know, these are garbage, and maybe if I hit something, it would have been increased, but yeah. Wow, buddy, really? 1 FE, you say? Unbelievable. I had only 2,500 here. We are never getting the invitations, eh? Okay, sure. Duplicate. Off to a good start. Oh, another goblin. Okay, another 2k plus run. Lovely. And there is our 2k. Wow. Oh, okay. Grab this. Oh, 3,000. Dang. I again don't hit the cube. So weird. It's just the two garbage rewards. Okay. Nothing else. Thank you, cube. And never an invitation from you. Invitation, please? But the invitation once. The desire core. Unbelievable. I don't think there is 10 FE here. Unbelievable. 7 FE. Yep, these are selling at least. Yeah, that stat is pretty popular. That 1% attack and cast speed per 40 dexterity. Dexterity stackers love it. 2 more runs than we can calculate, but yeah, very unpleasant stuff. And because of the extreme quantity that we have and all of the upgrades, blah blah, right? We are going to, pay off and profit, but only by so little. Let's go back. One. That's a really low amount of desire crystals for a map that is supposed to replicate the crystals 38% of the time. We are not even getting 1k. Very weird. If you say so. If you say so, game. Huge surprise, we got nothing. The cube is spitting in our faces on a really different level. This again. Let's try our luck again. Starting the map off right off the bat with 1,000. Unbelievably high. Okay, we did get a corner, finally. So for example, the add-on cannot quantify those because obviously, they have to be price checked and they have different values. But that could be our profit, right? If it's good. Is it bugged? No. Yeah, it's bugged. The sand-on mechanic is somewhat triggering me. They toss too long, takes too long. But at least drops a little. Done? No? Okay, it did drop. Done? Thank you. Okay, so this is our final map. And yeah. If it wasn't for those Nether King slates, we definitely would have lost a bit serious money. Because this is gonna be little profit unless we eat a little bit of stuff here. We have been dodging the invitations so hard at these icons. Yeah, find another one. Okay, that is map number 20, and as I said, I think it will be minor profit. Doesn't look like anything. Okay. I don't believe this, but okay. I don't believe that either. Let's not do bold stuff. It's fine. Okay. These have been up for a while. So that was, let's try 100, which will not work. Fossils are not very popular either. What the other ones? They both gave. I listed the wrong thing. Okay, that's the wrong thing. I was going to list that one. So let's calculate the situation now. Yeah, I mean extremely bad. It's like 100 FE per hour or so. But yeah, in our defense, we did try pre-greeding, and it just kept deleting whatever we had in there many times. Okay, let's take a look at this. Is garbage finally done? It's still not done. Okay. What about this? That's not done either. Okay. These probably would be not done. Or nothing actually remotely close. Maybe. What about these fellas? One of them is available. Go. Yeah, I mean, what to do? I don't know. That's basically the best I can do here. Go over. Let's go back. Yes, so we actually profited a little bit more. Why? We did get those divinity slates that I am selling at 40 now. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but you know, 4 of them, because there are 4 of them, that's going to add up to 160. And if you consider our profit was 80, yeah, that's going to make a difference. 240. And I guess we did the map cost a little bit pessimistically, so maybe 300 or so. So you know, our net would be, you know, optimistically rounding and whatnot, 400 FE per hour. But as I said, we did get quite one-sided with the pre-greeding. It worked only once. That's it. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave behind any FE, please. Go. Go. Alright, more. Okay, it's gonna be about a 1000. Yeah, I mean 1000. Because the malice charge does not drop desire crystals, only divinity. Yeah, so at one point we are going to high roll, and that's going to be our profit, hopefully. Did. I'm not very sure how variable that is, but oh, it's about, ooh, okay, that's the profit. 170 or so. No. Wow, the add-on misevaluates this very greatly. The add-on said they were worth 175 each, and as you can see, they are like 110. Whoa. Okay. Why are these not selling, man? Whoa. Take a look at the price I sold it. Now they are 112. Really? Okay, if you say so. Okay, let's get a full core of desire cores and sell them. After that, we can actually start considering Valerie's Night Strobe upgrade, I think. Sadly, can't do the really good one. These guys can drop, but they refused right now. Okay. Drop, no. Drop, no. Okay. Do we have something over there? Oh, corner. Okay. $820. Okay. Okay. Really? Whoa. What is this cube, man? Whoa. Okay, let's take a look at this. So we have my favorite 2FE item. False God. I have sold so many of these for 2. Is that any valuable? No. Garbage. I believe those were garbage. That's the only one that's gonna sell. We have one more of those, I think. Okay, so what now? So we got like 5 of these. Oh, that's always valuable, right? Yeah, that's always valuable. +1 on skills is very nice. Sadly, that is the one that we do not have a copy of, so we got 5 of them, a single one, and 2 copies of one thing. That's actually good. Okay, not that good, I suppose. And how much is this? I'm not very sure I believe that, but we can try. But we need to retire a few things here, that's for sure. I will try, but I also need to make room, that's for sure. Why did this not sell, man? Whoa, undercut so hard. Okay. It's a shame. Some dumbass listed them for very low. Why are they not selling though? Okay, let's get ourselves a full stack of desire cores. We should be close. Then sell them, hopefully. A few of our items get sold. This is a little bit, stifling. And of course, I'm also partly to blame here because I don't know the values. I'm just putting stuff up at random values, so sometimes I'm wasting my time. Let me correct that. Most of the time, I'm wasting my time. Okay, so that is that. Yeah, we are getting pretty low amount of desire crystals, sadly. Again, not even 1,000. No sales. Because at this point I want to get rid of the stuff that I'm trying to sell, so I can put up new. Somewhat frustrating. That's why I like my trade goodies, right? They are generally faster. No sale? Really? Again, a very degenerate amount of desire crystals. Again, we get nothing. Pretty tiresome. I want to get a full stack of the imitations, and after that point, just none. We couldn't get any. We definitely did pick up the pace now. We can go in the other direction and handle some stuff and come back and do the seasonal thingy. Except for when it gets bugged. Okay. Yeah, I wish we could have been able to buy that dumbasses. I mean, imagine something is getting sold at like 115 and you decide to go undercut at 90. Just for 105? I mean, would be near instant. Yeah, today Cube has not been smiling. By the way, we made it here by looting 3 FE total. which can be a record, I guess. We finished an entire map with 3 FE total. I don't think. Is there a chance that is valuable? So the person that listed for 20 maybe listed it for too cheap. But the problem is, I don't know, so I don't dare buy his. I think we can retire you at 10. Why is this fellow tanking? Weird stuff is going on here. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, no, I misclicked. Okay. I think we have the time to do this. How did tomorrow's direction sink so much? I guess the compasses are worthless. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. We had almost a full stack of invitations. I wanted to get a full stack, and yeah. Buddy, come on. we are probably going to profit. We already did profit. Okay. I was going to say we are probably going to profit when we open the chest here. Whoa! Oh, the thing! The movement speed thingy gave a reward, yeah. Normally it just drops nothing, so it's a nice surprise when it happens. I mean, I kind of wanna fulfill my goal of getting a full stack of desire cores and sell them, and then maybe take a look at a few Valeries, because they are not that expensive. I mean, if you look at, double corrosion ones, they are very expensive. The single ones, I put like 3 to 4K, I think. I mean, hit something, please. We are quadrupling it. Finally got the invitations. $200. That's a nice run. Unbelievable. Unbelievable how low that price is. Wow, it has sank that much. My beautiful false god skin. Okay, we need to sell some stuff here. These are valuable, right? Oh, they are worth much less as well. What's going on? Why is stuff so worthless? So the net worth, of course, went down because we put up a whole stack. Yep, one more of these sold. What is going on? Yeah, I know that stat, right? I did pay attention to it. This stat, the attack and cast speed per 40 dexterity, that does sell. Okay, so do I want to aggressively salvage here? I guess I shouldn't. We are trying these. Fortitude, blah blah. So many of these and none good, sadly. Okay. We can't do it, I think. Few hours. Resting. I really would like to get this done. It's not there. We need 1000 more. This island is the only island that we haven't maxed, and the orders they put up are always insanely big. I think I'll just salvage. Replicated, that's nice. That's more desire crystals. Whoa, crowded. Dropping prices on everything is so nasty. Can't make money. And I guess at least our map entrance cost also goes down as well, but $15.5 per invitation. Unbelievable. Solo. Trying to make some room. We are getting full, funnily enough. Yeah, my trade goods quite came to a halt. So now we are pushing 2K. If our stuff sells, we will be at 3.5K, but we will need to resupply the compasses again. Still not done? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, don't. Wow, 180 you say. So good. Nothing again. Interesting. Stuff is so worthless. It's so hard to pay for the map's cost. Also, you know, my minor flips are not working either. Desire cores are so cheap now. I don't think so. Nothing is selling, hey? In tomorrow's direction, everything sank so hard in price. Oh. No sales. I don't think I ever had such a dry spell. I mean, the slates are of course a different story. Right? I might have mispriced them; they could be worthless. But you know, the trade goods are also not selling either, right? And I have at least one of them up from each kind, I think. Was again. Is there a beam that's an attack? Is the question, I think. So we have a unifying wedge here, we have an ultimate amber here, we have the sacred fossil and the transcendence wedge. We have them all. And they are just not selling. And we have to resupply again. We constantly have to resupply, man. Finally something sold. Let's keep trying to sell our... Oh, got a 50 FE stack. Always feels good. I mean, the price drop on the Divinity Pact was insane. Kind of everything, really. If we kicking ass, gained a lot of value. I mean, nice, but nothing is selling, so nice, yeah. What's this then? Something that didn't lose too much value, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Finally. The Prophet sold. If the invitations sell, let's take a look at the Valeries. I have been shopping hard here. Okay. So these are not cheap. 3,800. I don't think blur gets removed, so that second corrosion doesn't add value. The movement speed is the best thing. That's somewhat better. That's not bad. 5,000 though. Movement speed is actually high. Interesting. It's not bad. Oh no. That is not bad at all. High evasion. Almost perfect movement speed. Oh, whoa. That's more expensive and has that 4,101 looks like the best one. And these are that are extra expensive have the best corruptions. You have the blur effect as well. That would have been our main goal, but unifying wedge sold. Oh, oh, it's the +1 all. Yeah, lovely. A bit of money. So right now we definitely need our desire cores to sell if we are to consider getting ourselves a Valeries. So if I can have the energy, I am planning on reaching 80 star shards here and going and doing the boss 5 times. So we need 13 maps after this. Okay. The classic boy has sold. But does this not constantly update the add-on? How does it have the values off by that much? So for example, like 1 or 2 or 3 would have been fine, but they say the item is worth 170 and it's worth 110. That's a rather large difference. Because I have to buy the compasses, but stuff that I get from here using those compasses does not sell, right? That's a problem. Because that's how I'm basically supposed to pay this off. That skill level 1 selling was nice. Skill level is of course always very good. I cannot price check this as but doesn't look good to me. This time around I can at least venture an opinion because it does something with attacks and it does something with beams. It has to be some beam skill that is also an attack. So for example, my beam skill is a spell. I need to get my hands on. Okay, so I need Sandlord, I need Probe, and I need prices are 24. Makes sense though, because you know I am spending that money to buy this, and I'm getting desire cores back, I'm getting other stuff back, and those don't sell. So it kind of takes away the motivation for buying the. I should have some sinful plunder somewhere. These lost value as well. Oh my god. That much. Down to 2. Let's not waste time. I'm going to say 1. Okay. I did buy a very big stack of those. Don't have more of those. I did that many maps. It appears I did. Dang. We need sinful plunder. These have recovered. These have recovered in value. That's probably the first thing that has. So what's the situation? Need a few probes. Just a small amount, not too much. Really? Really? Okay, so we had above 2,000 and now we have 1,000 again. Okay, now that we have shopped, Those divine remnants were so good. Wow, they drop so hard. With all the upgrades, it just does straight up go and pay the map's cost. If the Desire Core sell, we can consider getting ourselves a Valeries. Not really, right? That was a little bit optimistic because we just shot for compasses. We can. If a lot of our stuff sells, then yeah, we can, but there's something here. Game has quite seriously died today, sadly. I don't know if I will be able to achieve my goals. Maybe I could just do cheap maps. That's always positive value. And I don't want to do it, but the invitations went down from 24 to 15. That's insane, right? And they are my main money makers. Let's try to do this. 12 more maps, max out. I'll go do the things and pick it up where we left off. Such a low amount, like 700, not even there. Dang. Terribly negative map. Oh! It's worth less than I expected. But I think it's actually worth that much, right? Because the other stuff I have been just, making up some random numbers, and I don't really think they are worth that, but that spell can be copied. Yeah, I think I will swallow my pride and give up these fancy runs because you know the stuff that we earn does not sell at those prices. So our cost went down from like 70 to 60 and maybe now from 60 to 55. So you know some decrease, right? But the stuff that I am selling went down by insane amounts. So oh, that much work. Okay. Again, a very low amount. Well, one more. Yeah, one of these is gonna be something, I guess. But it is not this one. Some stuff sells, so we finally have room. So I don't know about these items, I just made them up, so I'm going down on those in terms of price, but I'm not going down on this one because you know I sold 3 already. I know it will sell. Oh, we don't have any of these up. It's normal enough a thing that I do, but we do have all this garbage that we are trying to sell. So we need 10 more runs here, and we will have to do 5 rounds on the... I should be able to almost AFK tank the Traveler, but the problem is at level 99 you are not allowed to use revive tokens, and yeah, we do have a lot of XP, so I'm guessing I won't there. Okay, that's done with. I would have really liked to get that purple pet here. Our FE per hour was so much lower because of it. At least that all skills sold. Wow. We are drawing blank a little bit too hard here. These prices are worrisome though. So I want to play the game a little bit more. I want to get that Divine Ascent 35 done. So I want to first up move up my damage, then by keeping my damage get required immunities was my plan. But you know, if I can't make money, that's not gonna be possible. Because it's not like, you know, 5,000 FE or so. That means, right, we need bigger amounts, so you know, we need to be utilizing the trade house quite a bit. And it doesn't look very bad right now. Not our bad luck only, because you know those come and go, right? Sometimes you get lucky. Okay. An almost 2k run. If we could hit a few fortuitous fellas. No. Yep, one here, so that's gonna be near 2k indeed. Actually should exceed 2k because there is the other wing as well. Yeah, definitely. About 2k. Is that Lich? Oh, that's valuable. Would have been nice to hit that. He's going the extra mile. Oh, would have been so nice. We did get a little bit, at least. Nope. One sail. Yeah, feels like my game has died. Everything going downhill hard. At least one more thing I sold. Right, almost 2K. Number 73. Oh, pet proc, yeah. I have forgotten about that. Yeah, just not been getting it. A decent amount of crystals and pet proc. Did pay off. Big time. Okay, which one? Good one again. Dark Surge. Haven't seen it today. We are wasting time here for this handled anyway. Let's get Dark Surge level 1 out of the way as well. Oh, so fast for Sandborn. Okay. Yeah, while we are here. Wow, one of my trade goods has finally sold after ages. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All of a sudden. What could this be about? Not complaining, of course, I'm thankful, but retire this fella. Let's fill it up. Well, I am never convinced of these events. Very high drop rate. You know, they wouldn't be lying, and I think if it was bugged, they would have fixed it by now, but I think it's not on the level that they have been advertising it. It's not that high, I don't think. Let's roll back. One more down. I think we are somewhat deserving of a super rare, I was gonna say, but we did get. That could have been so valuable. We did get the super rare in the queue. That should be worthless. Just checking. Should I believe it? I mean, super rare in the cube could have been such a good thing. Could have been the big Tetris piece, the stick. Could have been Prairie Blaze thingy. That's like 1.5k and we were gonna dupe it. Could have been insane. Let's get back to the thing. Whoa, what is this? We are getting a ton of drops. Interesting. Is there a drop goblin? Supposed to be 7% and we see him once every year. One more of these, unbelievable. Supposedly worth a little. I'm gonna go cheap. I'm trying so many of these because I don't know how to evaluate them. Pretty tiresome. And it is an absolute surprise when they sell. If they sell, most of the time they just don't, you know. I knock their prices off and off and off until like 10 or so. And at that point it's just not worth it. One more, unbelievable. I really would prefer 10 if you over it. We just have so many of these. Seven. Oh, that is one of the best cards. If we can hit like even one goblin, we should go about 2k. Yep, we did get a single goblin, and we are a little bit past halfway map, and we have nearly 2k. Okay, so this is 1.7k. Now comes 1.8. That's 2k. Whoa. 0.5k. Oh my god, almost 3. Pet proc, please. It did. Okay, it didn't proc triple, but this should be a lot of money. So let's take a look. We are at 23 FE now. It's gonna be a lot. And imagine if I pre-greeted and, you know, we were +3, that would have been at least 300 FE, probably more. Oh my god. Damn. $200 raw if you looted from this map only. That's proper. If the desire core cell, again, we can consider the wells. 2 more maps. Then we'll be at the star shard cap, and we are gonna do something daring and spend our star shards on difficulty 5. Being able to walk into that breath, such a good feeling. Oh, we couldn't find the goblin this time around, and still we are pushing 2k. I mean, we should definitely get one big guy here. Unbelievable. Wow. So unlucky, yet still above 2k. Good. Oh, pet proc again. Again only 2 bot. So 50% of the time when it procs, it's times 2 everything, and it's times 3 everything. Wow, we got 4 more. Dang, so many. One more map. These have been great. And pet proc on this kind of map is very nice. And you know, of course, we have no control over it. Okay. Value has been created. A lot of value. Was that number 79? No sales? Unbelievable, man. Let's cut these down aggressively. Interesting. Is that a thing? Is that real? Curious. By the way, we got 4 of it. So, you know, if it sells anything remotely close that amount, it's insane. That's 79, I think. Last one. Normally, I wouldn't dare do this on difficulty 5, but our tankiness, I think, would allow us. And also SS20 was by quite some luck. This very same boss. She had, of course, a lot of added moves, but the general moves, some of them were preserved, so my hand is pretty used to it. So I think and I hope we'll be able to handle it. Yeah, if the desire cores were not being like this and actually selling, I think we could have handled the valve right now. I mean, I have about 2k right here and now. I have a lot of composites that I'm sitting on that I could realize. And the imitations cost like 1.5k, so 3.5k. The valves that we like is about 4k. I can just push the 500 there, right? I am sitting on a lot of composites, as I said. Cat now. More. Oh. Which one is this? Marksman? That dude, okay, that's worthless. Most of them are these days. I only know of Lich and Marksman to be really valuable. Lich and Assassin. If I die here, it's gonna be very demoralizing. I am hoping I will manage, but it has been a bit of a long day. Hopefully I don't make mistakes. Done. Let's see. These are the new ones. Oh, hold up. 40? I know. 35 armor. I mean, I do have some armor. It didn't feel that bad to me. Okay, let's do our thing. Oh, small oopsie. Okay, Glacial Abyss, playing 5, go. Yep. And off you go, darling. So many AoE effects, darling. It's a little bit more risky than I thought, but we are on top of things. Yeah, a lot of experience yesterday with, you know, much narrow area. Kind of nothing is dropping, sadly. Okay. Okay. It's 5 times. Whoa, whoa. Ooh. thought that hit me. I do want to do this as little as possible, of course. There's always a risk. But I can't really be wasting the star shards. What I could do is, of course, do it on difficulty 4, right? Which would make life much, much easier. I would kind of instant kill it. But, because we have the survivability, whoa. No. Whoa. These are a little bit more annoying, I feel. Okay. And after this we are at peace for 80 more maps. I could barely damage the guy. Okay, I think we did good by coming out alive here. So yeah, that was the final goal of our project, 2.1k. If, as I said, these have sold, we would be on 3.4k or so. I guess we could push a little and could shop for some Valeries. Let me see how the situation is. What do you mean? Okay. You dumb bastard. 3,200. Wow, perfect movement speed. So yeah, I mean, perfect movement speed is nice. Or the alternative is that we get a little bit more, we sacrifice a little bit of movement speed in favor of more evasion, which isn't bad because we do have some evasion. So, but this one is pretty good, 3.2k. That is much cheaper than everything else. If we had sales, we could have bought it right now. Rest has been deserved. Oh, it's done finally. GG. And now it requires 230,000 bread. That's a lot. We can't handle it. 321,000 water, no. Water again. What is this weird island, man? Okay. So a few missions here. These guys are pretty modest in what they ask. Still. Could maybe wait for that. Gliders. Oh. I wanted to get to 20% XP, but should I try? That will be like 5 more maps, I think. It's worthless, right? Try it. Let's push 20%. I mean, if it was stressful leveling, I don't think I would have gone for it because I am off my game and I could definitely die, but we are so powerful, it just is not possible. Whoa. Oh! I took the portal and activated the coffin at the same time? Well, that's the first time I see that happen. When you have an interaction, the first one happens. I didn't see this before, yeah. 2 interactions happening at the same time. Whoa, crap. Oh, I did get it. I got it. My mistake. We are not gonna be in time. Or barely. I got it. Go. Please, no more corners, please. A few sales would be so nice. Yeah, the regular slates are a little bit easier. Okay. Really? Okay, so the thing is, I think this value could be legit because, you know, at least around something this level. Why? Because 8% additional attack damage and 8% additional damage if you have lost life recently. So if there are some classes that play with a life cost, if it had 3 legendary cool slots, that would be very valuable. Okay. How can it go? Okay, so that's what we got. Level 200 with great pleasure. So the prices are not as a fixed thing as in Path of Exile. That could be pretty worthless. Okay. Okay, that's some easy and quick XP. I am hoping it's going to be 0.2% because we did gain a lot of XP after hitting 18.9. Yeah. And this map is over, and as I was hoping, we did get 0.2%. 19.1. So 4 to 5 maps. It's so much more fluent now. Okay. I'm still on 19.1%. Wow, buddy, thank you, so generous. It gave 0.1%. The entire map. Buddy, what the hell? That was somewhat unbelievable. Ooh. Oh no. More corners. Because I don't know how to properly price check them, they are a little bit exhausting. Oh my god. We got 8. I mean, maybe one of them is good. Oh. Hold up, is that? Oh, we have a sale. Wow, unbelievable. Oh. What was I doing? Yeah, we can retire now. And guys, I have 4 of these each, so I'm gonna stay on that. I did sell multiples of those at that price, so okay. But how did that map give 0.1%? Come on, man. That's why we couldn't XP the old whole day. Damn. And it's still not 19.3. Good God. I did push myself for no reason really. And it's still not 19.3. What is going on here, man? $19.3 finally. I'm kinda expecting a 19.4 here, sir. If you don't mind. Unbelievable. 0.1%? How? I mean, I'm guessing we will be getting 0.2 every once and then, but yeah, wow. Of course, the XP penalty is a bit steep. No more corner, please. Just hit me with row if you can. If you can't, just don't give the corners. Those corners actually lose me money. by taking up the optional slots. You know, I normally don't like one purple ones, but yeah, that does look all right. No, 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 no. Okay, where is the movement speed statue though? Oh, I already activated it. Oh, it's here. Oh. Sandlord, this gives decent XP, so I kind of wanted the encounters to last a little bit longer, but they immediately end. Trolls that they are. Oh, I remember this. Yep. Not leaving them be. I do pay for those. Wow, a sail. Unimaginable. Game got shocked too. Forgot to give him a loot. So much slower than what I had imagined. But yeah, last map we didn't get 0.2%. So we should be getting 0.1% in most maps and 0.2% once every 3-4 maps. So the number of maps that we will need is insane, sadly. Okay, done. How come I can't get 0.1% yet? Unbelievable. What is this? Don't even know. Nothing. Yeah, this was way many more maps than I thought. But let's stick by our pledge. But I was thinking 0.2% per map and 0.3% sometimes. It's nothing close. It's 0.1% and it's sometimes 0.2%. It was an extra loot code and I thought it was cube. Okay. This map was 0.1%. I think it was fairly long. Myself too hard. Hopefully 2 maps will do it. We gained a lot of XP. I'm expecting 0.2% from one of these. I was wrong. Oh, maybe I was correct. Barely though. The boss could get us maybe to 19.9. It is gonna be that close. Yeah, this vigil stuff not giving any XP is a problem. I mean, I'm not literally zero, but very, very low, heavily penalized. Sandlord gives decent XP though. Yep, 19.9 has been achieved, sadly. Very little. These are crystals. After this we'll go to our Oasis, and that will be it for the day. Give me that 20% I have worked hard for. Still no, okay. I'll kill more. Yeah. So now we need to repeat the same performance 4 more times. Not gonna be easy. Oh no, one more. Just before I went. One more. I'm guessing that's not working. Whoa. That does not work. That does not work. And this will work soon. Let's wait for it. Well, this whole thing was worth almost 150, which is not bad. That is it. $11,000. Well, how much do we have? $700. And how much was it? $24 is not enough. But do we have a lot of anything? The bread, meat, the jam thingy. That's what we have a lot of. Or we can wait for more than 24 hours. guess it's an option. 2.5K. All right, good night. Bye-bye.